Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. I decided to kind of pop on and run some of these vintage ceramic shoe planters or trinket dishes, whatever you'd like to call them. I have a lot. I've had the show similar to this before, and I took the prices down a little bit so I can go buy more. I tend to pick up the little shoe planters. I think they're adorable. So take a look in the shop. I do think I have one shoe in the bin. It's a Fenton, beautiful red ruby with a cadmium glow shoe in there. It's a cat head. If you are interested in something like that, take a look in the bin. If you'd like me to pull anything earlier, let me know and I can do that for you. Or I will always do pre-bids right away. So anyway, I'm Stacy. I'm coming to you from North Phoenix, Arizona, and just loving my Knickknacks family, and I know you are too. So let's get our show going. Let me get you turned around, get my glasses on. All right. I don't think I have any pre-bids. No, I do not. So my first item, I'm doing my show actually in the shadow box here because I already have my show for Tuesday set up on the table. But since these are small, I think it works out pretty good. Our first shoe today. I'm gonna get the dust off of this one. This is an antique shoe. It is considered EAP glass, which stands for Early American Pattern Glass, which I think they stopped classifying it as that in around 1909. So this was produced in 1909 or later. It's in really good antique condition. You can see there's little bubbles in the glass, but it is a sweet little green glass. It does not glow. I'm pretty sure I would have checked that right away. And no, I don't see a glow. But it is a pretty emerald green color, little short heel with a little bit of a design on it. You would see the seam because it was pressed into a mold. Sometimes you'll see these little straw marks on here. As they used the mold, things would get in there and just added a little bit of an extra unique touch to the glass. So this one is going to start at 8. I had it at 12. I did take it down and it is running. Whoops, thought it was. There it is. Beautiful little green glass shoe. Antique, 1909 or earlier. I did not take a look at the glass maker, but if you go into the EAP Glass database, they have all of their patterns listed. It has a pattern to it, and they name those patterns. And a lot of times I've had a couple of pieces that they did not have in the database, and they'll contact you and say, could we use your picture? In the database, we don't have one of those. And of course, I always say yes. I'm happy to contribute to their database. So let's see. The next item I have, this is my husband's find, if I can find it now. Oh, there it is. He found it this week, so he knows I like this shoe, and he knows I like perfume bottles. So this one is an Avon. Let's turn that around. It is High Button Shoe Unforgettable Cologne. Avon. It did have perfume, a little bit of perfume in it. We had it emptied because I cannot sell perfume in the bottle. Look at this little embossment here on the side of this flower. Oh, I didn't notice that. And then this, of course, has the buttoned up part of it on this side. But it's all there. Cute little Avon shoe bottle. $4 start. First time running it. First time seeing it on Knickknacks in my show. Don't forget to let me know if there's something that you would like to see. I'm glad to pull it up for you. I hope your weekend is going well and your Sunday is nice. It's getting chilly here. We're only supposed to get to 74, which for Phoenix is cold, I might say so. All right, this next one is a baby booty. It is marked Japan. It is ceramic. It's got a cute little white flower with the leaves. They're intact. It's a very light porcelain. It's got a little blue painted flower there. We're cold painted, so the painting is wearing off a little bit. But there it is, and that one's going to run for $2, and it is running. Sweet little baby booty. These are, as I said, make great planters, trinket boxes. So depending on the opening, you can. So I like to put marbles in mine, especially like in the longer shoes. You know, where you have some room, you can just lay it in there. That's fun to do too. Hi, Radical Rachel. Welcome in. How are you today? It's Sunday. I've gone through a few of them, but please look. Hi, Emily. Emily loves England. Just decided to pop on today, and my hubby's gone, and I can't drive because I had shoulder surgery. So I'm like, I'm just going to run these booties that I've had for quite some times. So I lowered the price on all of them, and we're just going to do boots and shoes today and have happy feet. How's that sound? This next one is also a baby booty with a little pink rose. It's a little dirty, as you can see. Marked Japan, in great shape, no issues. Everything I marked down, so this one's only $2. I do bundle shipping, and I return any overages over $1. So you can bundle a few of these, put some flowers in it, some marbles, some trinkets, or just put maybe an air plant in them. This one's really tiny. I've got some Fenton in here. I have 2 Fenton, 3 Fenton. One is in the Buy It Now. What do we have next? I love the polka dot ones. I have a blue polka dot, an orange polka dot, and then I have this little black polka dot. Anyway, it has this little white bow with a little touch of gold on it. It's got a little ruffle around the edge with some little flowers there. Hi, Mary J. And then it is also marked Made in Japan. And there it is. Beautiful, cute little black polka dot. $3 start on that. And then I also have the orange and the blue one too. The blue one's a little bit tinier. These make good little gifts too. You can put candy bars in there, little candies, whatever you like, and use it as the gift vessel. The baby boot ones would make great little baby shower gifts. They're very sweet. They're vintage. I do have one that I know for sure that is antique, and it's that green one right there. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, this next one is unmarked. See if I can find it. It is what I call the pointy shoe. It has this cute little pointy heel on it, and it looks like that's probably a sailboat of some sort on the water. Kind of a muted scene there. There are some embossment on the sides. It is not marked. Beautiful little porcelain shoe. This one's going to start at $3, and it's running. Spring's a-coming. You guys need your little planters. I do have a couple of perfume bottles in here too. Thank you for looking at that pointy shoe. Here's another little baby booty. This one's missing its laces. It would have had real laces that were in this, but you can buy other laces. This one is just a little baby shoe, unmarked. It has a little blue ruffle on the top and a blue bow on the toe or around the laces there. Sweet little blue bow baby shoe, missing the laces, and it is a $2 start. So sweet. I remember my kids wearing these kinds of shoes. When you bought their first pair of shoes, it was like so amazing. All right. Thank you for looking at that. What do we have next? How about that blue polka dot one that I was mentioning? And I actually do have two of these. I need to edit this price on here. And it says helped shoe. It should say healed shoe. Come on. And I'm going to make it $2. There we go. And here it is. So it's got a little flower on the front. This is marked Japan. It's blue with white polka dots. It's even got a little flower on the back. Again, great for trinkets, marbles, planters, air plants. $2 start on that one. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to pull up so that you can see closer. I don't think I've ever done a Sunday show. This is my very first Sunday show. I'm usually sourcing on Sundays, but since I can't drive, I'm not doing that. This one's sweet. It's a blue porcelain. It is marked made in occupied Japan. And it has this beautiful rose and a little bud sticking up there amazingly. It is all there. Even the leaves are not chipped or broken. Could be a baby boot. Could be just a regular slipper. $3 start on that one. Anybody have plans for your Sunday? Thank you for looking at that. Let me get a drink of water. My throat's getting a little dry. I think I'll just have to wait. My husband does the pancake breakfast at church, so he won't be home until later. Another occupied Japan piece here. This one, Pico, made in occupied Japan. It's like a little, I don't know, a boot that has the little pom-pom laces. I remember those from marching band back in the day. I played the bass clarinet, and that was kind of tough to lug around, but it was fun. I enjoyed my time in band. $3 start on this one. I love the little flower appliques there on either side as well. A little bit of gold accent on the top and on the toe. The drum majorette, right, would have used something like this with those little pom-poms down the front. All right, how about some glass? Here is a blue, cobalt blue boot. You can kind of see it has the straps. There may be a mucking boot, to go out and muck stalls or get out in the mud. It's not marked. Well, it does have a little mark up there. Looks like a V, doesn't it? I don't know if that would stand for Viking. I know some Viking pieces had a mark on them, but it does definitely have a V right there. Glass. My measurements are in the description. This one's $3 start, and it is running. Could be a shot glass. It doesn't go down into the toe, so this really does feel more like a shot glass. You can hold it like this and all righty. Then we have some Fenton. We have this, make sure I get the right one because I have two milk glass ones. I've got this beautiful Fenton hobnail cat head shoe. You see the little kitty cat right there? kind of slumped over the top of the tongue of the shoe. Has the beautiful hobnails. It is all glass. It is in great shape. Little Fenton hobnail. There's his little paws right there. This one, I don't know if that's his paw. Draping down, maybe this one over the top and this one underneath. He's cute. $8 start on the Fenton shoe. It's running. Not marked, so probably produced pre-1973, I think. 73, they start putting the oval Fenton embossed mark on their products. Watch out, little Gush. There we go. He's back. He's safe. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Alrighty, I have this beautiful one. It's more of a slipper. And I love the painting, the florals on this one. Has some purple flowers, maybe some violets. It's got 2 diamond cutouts in the strap there. And this one is done by Imperial Porcelain. I can't talk today. In great shape. This one seems a little newer to me, but still gorgeous. $4 start on this one. These shoes aren't made for walking. All right, I have another perfume bottle here. It's in the shape of a heeled leg. It is frosted glass. It has never been used. Sorry, my arm is in a sling, so I have to open it back here to show you. Let's see if I can get it to sit right there. There we go. And so it has its little perfume dauber, and that just screws right on there. Hard to do with one hand. And this is metal, and then it has some rhinestone bling on it, and then just some little metal knobs on it, unmarked. That's going to start at 5, and it's running. This little cat head shoe is in the buy it now. It's gorgeous. It is Fenton, unmarked. Or does it have a mark on its heel? There is a little bit of a mark on the heel too. So that one's in the buy it now. If you want to see it closer, it does glow. Just let me know. I'm glad to pull that out and show it to you closer. This next one is a German marked. Thought it was marked. I looked it up. I must have looked it up with this beer hall white boot. Could be a shot glass. It is glazed inside. It's got this little tassel, gold tassels on the side. Pretty cool. $3 start. I do have some jewelry that I could go through after this, but I'm going to have to put it in the shadow box. Hi, Tracy. I'm in the shadow box because my Tuesday show is already prepped and displayed, so I didn't want to undo it just to put jewelry out, but I can go to that once we're done showing it all the shoes. Here is a green shoe, unmarked, ceramic. I love this one. It's got it has its original little laces on there. Has a little mark, looks like done during production of a possible bubble pop there, but otherwise in great condition, not marked. $3 start. Good old vintage looking shoe with some details and laces. Got quite a variety here, so make sure you look in that shop, and if there's something that catches your eye, just let me know. This one I just got, so this is not from my old stock, but I love this one. Little Victorian iridescent tall boot with this gorgeous flower. Let me get so I can see, with this gorgeous flower. This one is definitely a vase. Good for putting your flowers in. It has this little iridescence on it, plus this little pink spray of accent there. The leaves are in great condition. It is marked PR1K. I'm not sure where that mark comes from, but it is gorgeous. Porcelain iridized. Even they put the glaze down inside. And this one's going to start at 12. I did have that at 15, so I did bring the price down on it. I showed it when I first got it. All right. Then that's that. Let's put that one back. And the next one is, this one is like a bronzed metal shoe. You can see the beautiful coloring on this one. It is a heavy metal. It also has the original laces, but they're a little worse for wear. May need to get a new set, which I think is easy enough to do. But look at the detail on the metal. And then it goes down inside. Beautiful shoe. No marking as to where it's from. And when I look these up, these are selling for some pretty good money. And I guess they're hard to find in the metal, cast metal. $6 start on this one, and it is running. Lots of gold color on the base. It's got some weight to it. All right. And our next one is beautiful daisy and button milk glass. I love the daisy and button pattern. This one is also possibly Fenton, again, not marked. Daisy and button pattern was done by many companies. This could be L.E. Smith. It could be an older glassmaker. So I didn't put any glassmaker, not knowing exactly who made it, but it is milk glass, and it's going to start at 12. Even got a little buckle on the front. So amazing. Almost, oh, I guess it's my, I'm like, it almost looks pink. It's my hand is underneath it. I didn't check this one for a glow. Sometimes that old milk glass will glow. Nope, not glowy. And then, what is next? How about an orange polka dot? I had a black polka dot, a blue polka dot, and now here's an orange polka dot marked Japan. Beautiful little orange. Orange you don't see very often as a color in these vintage things. Little ruffle, little blue flower with a bow. Beautiful little heel. No wear on the paint. $2 start. That is running. I'm going to have to buy some succulent plants or some air plants and start displaying them so we can see how beautiful they are in their glory. All righty. And next is this pink porcelain. This one's it's a bigger one. It is a heel. I'm calling this one a planter. That's just one way that they can be used. Has beautiful pink roses on it, all there. The leaf is all there. It has some gold accents. It is unmarked. Has a bow in the back. Really nice weight to it. $4 start. Could be Chinese, newer. Usually if it's that heavier porcelain, that's who you might attribute it to. I just got this one. All righty, thanks for looking at that one. And we have 4 more, and then I'll have gone through everything. This next one I bought more of as a display for my jewelry shows, but I went ahead and put it in the show anyway. It is a silk lined ring holder, and then it has this beautiful red sequins and this braided I don't know, design tape around there. Not marked, but it would make a great little ring holder for your vanity, or if you do jewelry shows like I do, you could use it for that. $5 start. It's running. Ooh. All right, thank you for looking at that. Then I have this one is really nice. It's has its original sticker. Let's move it to stage. It's more of a slipper than a boot or a shoe. It's Doroho, Romania, and it's hand painted, of course. Here is that stamp there is the import stamp, and it also has the Doroho mark on the bottom. It is Romanian, a beautiful pointy toe shoe slipper with the pink back on it. And that's going to start at $9. It's running. It's just gorgeous. I have other Romanian and Czech porcelain. They make some really fine porcelain items. All right, there's that one. I think we have 2 more. Yep, 2 more. This one is, if I can find, oh, it's up there. This one has a beautiful little, almost like a light blue gray luster on it. Do you see that? This is white up here, and then there's like a luster here with this beautiful swirl design. It has a gorgeous pink rose heel. No mark. Oh, it says made in Japan right there. Very light, made in Japan. This one's $3 start. It's running. One of my newer acquisitions. These would be great for jewelry display too. Ring holders. All right. And then my last item, I've got to find it first, is another pointy-toed shoe. If I can, I think it's hiding somewhere. Where did it? Oh, it's right up here. This one is actually made in the USA. Porcelain by Dwight Morris, USA. Pointed-toed, beautiful little floral accents on it. It's just a fancy, fancy shoe. $3 start. It's running. And it looks like since I don't have very many people in the chat, I don't think I will be raiding into anybody. Hello, Mama. Welcome in. This was my last item. I'm about ready just to call the show. But if you want to take a look in the shop real quick, if there's something you'd like to see, I'm happy to do that for you. I know, but that's okay. You know, my husband's doing pancake breakfast at church, so I'm like, I'm stuck here for a couple hours, more than that, until like 2 o'clock. I think he'll be done. And I can't drive, so I thought, well, I'll do a show. Do you like these little shoes? I got all kinds of cute ones, man. I've got some Fenton. I've got a metal one that's kind of different, and I have glass ones. They are perfect. You just put like a little little cotton in there and maybe wrap it in a little silk. You can make it a little pin cushion. I think they would be perfect for that. Jewelry, anything. You could put a brooch on them. That's a good idea, actually. That would be an easy way to use them. I'm going to have to maybe dress some up for a jewelry show one of these times. I mean, and they're vintage, so they give you that little fancy look to them too, I love the little polka dot ones. I have an orange, a black, and a blue polka dot. And I marked them down from my last show, so they're getting cheaper. Very cool. I love that. Yeah, some of these look like boots, high heel shoes, slippers. These are those old, what do they call these? Oh gosh. I just bought some for a 20s themed wedding. Mary Jane's, right? Is that what they call this style? Mary Jane? Well, I'm going to have to make some of them and stick into stick pin holders, and then maybe I could sell them, gradually in one of my shows. That's a good idea. Thank you, Mama, for that idea. Yeah. Hi, Mama Debbie. Welcome in. I finished showing everything, but I'm hanging out here talking to Hillbilly Mama. We're talking about how these would be great if you just stuffed them with cotton and a little like silk cover. And then you could use them for stick pins, hair pins, right? Those would be so cool. So if there's one that you'd like to show, otherwise, since there aren't that many of us in here, I probably won't raid into anybody, but I'm sure you can get there yourself. This pink one right here, or this pink one over here. Yes, let me get it for you. This one I think might be Chinese. It's not as vintage. It's a pink porcelain, beautiful little roses. Everything's intact, and it has this cute little bow on the back with the gold accents. And let me see if I can pull that one up again. See what I had on it. I had 4, but I'll edit it and make it 3. I'm just going to run it, but if you're not interested, it is okay. I never want to pressure anybody. Oh, it doesn't want to let me. Well, that's weird. Why wouldn't? Oh, restart auction. That's why. It won't let me edit it until I restart the auction. There we go. And there it is. We can talk about it if you're interested. I know the ruffles are really cute. Which one I have? The orange one with the ruffle, or there's that one over here with the ruffle. That one has kind of a light blue luster. And then there's a the orange polka dot one has a little ruffle, and then that black polka dot one there has a little ruffle. I know, right? This one is really cool. This one is a Fenton one, and it has a little cadmium glow to it. Right there on the toe, I think. That one's in the Buy It Now, though. And it does have a little Fenton mark right there on the heel, the oval right there on the heel. And then I have the other 2 milk glass ones. But they are sweet. There's many uses for them. That tall one there is a beautiful vase. But these other ones, I think marbles, I think ring holders, succulents, or even air plants, so you don't have to put dirt in them. They're just really nice. This one's a metal one. It's bronzed. It's metal. That one's interesting. You're fine. There's no pressure, Mama. You know where to find me if you change your mind. So, but have a good day in your shows and enjoy your Sunday. And I do have a Tuesday show. Okay, you know what? They're always in my listings. So if you decide you want one, you can just say, hey, I'm interested in this, and I can put them in Buy It Now for you. I can switch them over. It's no big deal. but no pressure. Tuesday, I have a weekly find show. I couldn't do it on Monday because I'm out of town, but Tuesday, I do have my weekly finds. It's already preloaded, so take a look at that. And let me turn the camera around so you can see me. You guys have a great Sunday. All right. Appreciate you. And I'm not going to raid you into anybody. So the show is just going to end. Don't forget to follow me or bookmark my show for Tuesday. And we'll see you later. Have a good one.